Hello guys. We just gotta keep setting everything up. Bring this down to 10. Say hello, Dad.
Hello.
There we go. 10 exact. Boom. Okay. Open up game capture. Bring this up there. Ta-da. Alright, there we go. Boom, set everything up. Today, we are doing a tour of Dad's world. So, it is all yours. There you go.
Alright, so everyone's been asking me to do a tour of my world for a while. I've been playing Minecraft off and on here. Whenever I get a chance, I jump in for a little bit. So, let's hop in. And we've got it on peaceful here so we can take some time to walk around. And once it loads, we'll get started. Okay. So what do you always push here? F3. You say, how many days have I been in here now? So how many days we got going
1,413. Hello, the Squad Gaming. Hello, Gaming Bros. Welcome to the stream.
Yeah. So those are Minecraft days, mind you. Those aren't like real days.
Yeah.
But you can see we've been doing this for a while. So this is actually, if you take a look around, this is just the first part of my house here that we built many, many, many years ago. So this was all just, none of this was here, man.
You want to show them the first house you had? Which is
yeah, well, right now it's kind of the chicken coop, but yeah. So if we go over here, this is where it all started. That was my house in there. You can see the chickens are kind of running over. Whenever you see something that leads off into nowhere and a hole in the ground, you know there's a mine and a tunnel and roads, and we'll get back to all that. But essentially we built this part here next, and then we kind of expanded as we went on. So been collecting a bit of a stash here over time. You can see we've got quite a bit of luck here finding treasure chests and mines and whatnot. So lots of stuff going on. Of course, lots of food, and we've been collecting diamonds and emeralds and other things off and on. So we've got quite a stash here. You know, got lots of diamond armor. If we kind of look at the armor we have here, I've been kind of upgrading whenever I get a chance. So it keeps you safe. If you look at my XP at 57, I was up to, what was I at?
140 something.
140 something, and I miscalculated on a jump, and of course went back to 0. So I got all my junk back and slowly collecting XP here, but most of my XP comes from mining and building and various other things, killing animals for food. Let's just take a quick walk around here. So you can kind of see where we dug out here, but if you look under here, there's actually a cave down here. So when you go into none peaceful, you'll actually hear all the zombies and everything else every time you walk by here. But kind of reminds you of Skeleton Island, when you're going around. But this is all reclaimed, so everything you see here was done. Let's go through here.
Isn't that like all over a lake or something?
Yeah, this is all basically ocean we just built over top of this. Whoops, oh, actually made it through. So here's one of the gardens we got going here. Lots of wheat. Alright. And if you look out across here to these islands, if you drop down into this tunnel right here, this tunnel will take you all the way across to that island you see way over here. So there's multiple strip mines that have gone, or not strip, yeah, I guess strip mines underneath, all the way to that island, and all these islands are connected via roads that we have built. So
didn't you do one like underwater or something?
yep, that's the one I just did. There's a tunnel that goes all. So if you look at this wall here, this wall kind of protects us. It runs all the way out and around over to the far side there. There's like the clock tower, as AVERY calls it. So this is kind of what keeps all the greeblies out at night. It's well lit up inside, so we can get our work done without having to worry about stupidness happening. Whoops, and of course I can't walk, so I'm gonna pick up like 400 eggs here on the way. Anything come out? No, no luck. It's coming out here. Whoops. This is a network of roadways. So as we come across here, I have a set of roads that link pretty much everything as far as the eye can see. Just makes traveling around at night a little easier. You got to watch out for the spiders, and of course the creepers can come and ruin everything that you have set up. But a lot of times I just operate on peaceful too. Notice the trees here. You plant a bunch of saplings together, they all grow up.
Like in a 2x2.
Yep, and you can pretty much get multiple stacks of wood out of there. And kind of allows you to not have to run around and get wood too far. So if you need anything, chop down one tree and you got everything you need. All this stone obviously comes from mining. So while you're out getting all the other necessary things to make torches and whatnot, you have stone that you can turn into various other things. Here is the second house. You can see again, walled fortress. Everything was brought down, landscaping if you want, kind of tame it so that you have access to stuff without having to worry about climbing over. You can see long distances. Everything is well lit up. Multiple security points here. Alright. To allow you to have a little bit of sanctuary at night. Keep your animals. Steel doors closed behind you. Iron doors, I guess is the correct term. So this is my second house that I put together here. Again, pretty typical layout. I put the towers up because it allowed me back when this was all woods and wasn't really civilized yet. I could get an idea of where I was. All I had to do was just look up, especially at night. You could always find a tower somewhere to get your bearings. Kind of reminds you what the Romans did. So again, houses are very basic because I don't really spend a whole lot of time there. You've got your ovens, crafting table, bed, places to keep stuff, just enough to make all your weapons, iron tools, things like that. Any enchanting and stuff like that I do at the other house. So I did a lot of enchanting early on, so I've got a stash of all kinds of bows. If you look at my swords here, for example, alright, these are enchanted, so it allows you to you know, knock stuff off pretty quick if you have to. Okay, the knockback is great for creepers because it allows you to knock them off, get them out so they don't blow up and kill you, so you can take them out a lot easier that way. Big shout out to Avery here for hosting this, but at the same time teach me pretty much what I know of anything of usefulness anyways.
Yeah.
As far as what I've done. So again, just slowly over time, reclaiming land, building it, kind of like the wild frontier. That's one of the things that I kind of liked about this whole Minecraft idea, was you could start out with nothing, work your way up. It's kind of touch and go at first, but then once you start to get stuff collected, it becomes easier and easier. I'm just trying to avoid the eggs here because you end up carrying a whole bunch of those. I always enjoy when you take it off a peaceful. You got these large slime balls bulbing around here, and it's great. You just get your bow out, and they're great for long-range target practice. A lot of times I will hunt mobs just to I just realized I just left myself a way of not getting out here, so let's just do this. At night, get a tower. There we go. Just break that then. Ta-da. So let's continue on. I have pretty much built in every single different biome you have here, from desert to jungle, dark forest. Dark forests are always the most challenging because you can't see anything further than a few feet away, and you're trying to make progress through something and you quickly get boxed in. It's very easy to lose your line of sight. Again, that's why if you can get up, get some height, having towers and things like that are illuminated can help you find your way. You can only see so far though, so you got to be careful how far you go. Otherwise, you got to be careful of which direction you go. So the biggest risk I find is when you're in a deep forest and you're cutting trees down or you're doing work, you can get turned around pretty quickly. And if it's raining out and you don't have any stars or sun or anything to go by movement wise, it can be a bit of a challenge. So again, this was all built up, reclaimed. You know, this was all water and everything else we were running on. Before I put the fence in, you'd come through here at night and you know, you'd be fighting off zombies and creepers and everything else, skeletons taking shots at you from the top of the hills here. So this kind of keeps everything at bay. Now normally I'd have my bow with me. Again, it's got a power level of 4, a fire aspect. It will take almost anything out in one shot. Sometimes skeletons will take a second shot, but mostly you can take everything out before it gets a chance to get close to you. So this is my third facility here. I love how the rocks and the mountains pop up around here as you move. This at one time was my largest farm. I had hundreds and hundreds, I mean probably close to 1,000 chickens here. So much so that it would bog down my frame rate and cause the thing to hang up, because even though we have a good computer, still it wouldn't fill in. So if you go to the top of the hill, you will find the remnants of most of the chickens that I raised here before. But that's where all the meat and everything came from that you saw in my other chest there at the very start. So I just recently expanded this house here. So,
and also don't forget to subscribe, leave a like, and turn on the notifications.
I got any of these ovens here to pull out? No. So again,
got some bricks.
Yeah, bricks from clay, things like that. Just generally things that have been left over from building the place up. You can see the food we have stored here, so that I have all these waypoints. So it allows you to move out and to keep going, replenish your stocks as you move out. Okay, now there's two different options of where we can go here. I can either cut off through the woods here, and there's a path that way, or we can go this way. So again, I've covered just about every biome we have here. So I just realized I haven't got a fence along here. I need to expand this little roadway. So obviously putting these things in takes time.
Yeah, someone could fall off, Dad.
Yeah, exactly. It's not safe, right? But you can see the lights in the distance here as I have expanded out through. By the way, oh yeah, remember I jumped off the top of that?
Yep.
Scared the crap out of me, man. I had like 57 or 60 XP. I wasn't sure I was going to make it or not. I just missed the rocks just by a hair. So one of the first things I do is I expand out, clear the rock, so it gives you a perimeter to move along here, just so it allows quick access. So once you come into a place, make it so you can move around, and then when you want, you can sink a mine down if you want to get resources. But you can see by the cobblestone, other things going on here, this has all been reclaimed and opened up, so it allows you access all the way around. Then what I end up doing is, initially, build the walkway around here. Let's get through here.
Just keep going. Just
keep going. Yeah, exactly. Really neat geography, if you want to call it that. But here's a shortcut I built through here. So rather than going all the way around, if I come around the other way, you'll realize just how much of a shortcut this is. I'm pretty much going right through the mountain. So my idea is to expand this like I did up in the alpine areas. And of course, you always get a wonderful cave that you can go explore if you want. I haven't gone through this one yet because I'm still expanding. But been down through there. Cut out through here. Bear with me here. It's a fair distance, even though it is a shortcut. You can see the openings, the outcrops in here where it was all gravel. And I went through. So generally, this takes you have to go all the way around the far side. So it actually cuts out quite a bit. I can also go around there. I'll eventually open that up so you can make it through. But this just links everything up. Now what you can't see is all those hills way over there, they're all linked by a roadway too. So
you're gonna go over there, right?
Yeah, I can eventually get over there. You know how long it's been since I've been out there? Oh my goodness, man. I bet
Isn't that like the Acacia one or something?
Yeah,
like
it's been like 6 months since I've been out there. Okay.
Shows how long you've been doing this.
Yeah, I know. So this was my next thing. Again, this all had to be cut out and built up. It doesn't look like much now, but man, I must have went through a dozen iron pickaxes just opening this all up. There's still lots more to do. This is probably one of my favorite biomes here. I mean, the llamas, who doesn't love the llamas, right?
Throw an egg at them, they spit at you.
Throw snowballs, they spit at you, they knock you flying.
Throw eggs at them, they spit at you.
They're just generally cantankerous things, man. You know, there's a mine down here again that Going and mining in the extreme hills up in the areas here is great because, again, it allows you to get things like gemstones. Emeralds with are useless, but, you know. Now, if I were to hop in here, let's see, just for fun. See how many I got here? Look how many opens there is there. Now watch. Dink. I can tell you right now, just about every single free spot has been covered with an egg here right now. Let's have a look. See that? Still more to go.
Oh my God.
That's unbelievable, eh? So, if you want more chickens, you just gotta kind of play machine gun. Pew, 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 pew.
Where's the llamas?
Oh yeah, let's go get some eggs out for the llamas. It's amazing, eh? You don't realize how many eggs you pick up. It's kind of frustrating, to be honest with you, because
We could have picked up 2 more.
everywhere you go, you end up with. Oh, by the way, we'll get up there, but there's a typical house. I kind of molded it after the last one I had here. You know, let's just sit here and stand in awe of Minecraft physics. You can see there's like a floating rock here and a pig that I have no idea how the heck it got there, but it just...
It could have fell off from the top
Yeah.
and just went down.
Oops.
Oh, nice.
Way to go, Jamie.
Yeah. Way to go, Jamie.
Now, if you were to follow this all the way up, that extends way around and comes back here again. It extends quite deep in there. So when you're building this thing, you're kind of working along the precipice. So it's a lot of fun, I must admit. I mean, since I've done most of it now, it's not as interesting. But, you know, when you figure what this was before we started, it was pretty much of a challenge. So... Seeing llamas around.
All I hear is chickens.
Oh, there's one. Yeah, I can hit him from here. Watch, see if he spits at me. Watch. Yeah, he's not happy. He's still coming. He's gonna hit me pretty soon because they got a long range, man.
No! You're lucky you moved. That would have totally hit you.
No, now he's gonna get me for sure.
It's like, try me.
He's not happy. It actually knocks you back. I'm sorry, I just got to do this. Watch. Ugh. There you go.
It makes a weird noise. It goes.
Yeah, they're not the friendliest creatures in the world. Let's put it
I
that
think
way.
you can ride them. If you get a salad.
I ain't riding that thing. Remember Maddie was telling you she went to try and pet the thing and she hit it and the thing like spit at her?
Yeah. Oh my God. Look, there's another one.
Yeah.
This is Llama Mark II.
Oof. Alright, get over yourself. So, if you want to basically go on a zombie hunt, one of the best things to do is just to build a perch up in there. I can knock out some of the torches.
The live stream is so delayed by like 20 seconds.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
because it just showed the other one spinning right at you.
Yeah, that's fine. We're not going to pay attention to there, but... So this is really a beautiful landscape. I mean, I know you guys play I know you guys play Minecraft a lot, probably more than I do.
No.
But you can see where oh, that was interesting. You can see where, you know, we've dug it all out, mined it as much as we can.
Mainly you.
You know, yeah, I guess when I say we here. This is probably one of the first times I really ever got killed by a creeper was here. Working away, wasn't paying attention. You know, I'd slept, come down here, never thought much of it. He was in the shade somehow, still, probably a few minutes after I got up. All I heard was the hiss, and the next thing I know, I go flying through the air. And it scared the crap out of me.
Okay, live stream's still going.
So, here we go. But anyways, getting back to where... let me just show you something here. There's a lava I got rid of earlier. But... good way to get XP, especially if you get witches. They're handy for getting stuff. You build a tower like this, as you can see,
Oh, no.
and you stand up here. Now this is where having the bow with the knockback and the extra power and the flame and everything else is handy, because what you want to be able to do is take care of spiders, because the spiders will climb anything. So if you can knock them out, nothing else can get you here. So you're free to pretty much do like a crapshoot on all the zombies and spiders and skeletons and everything else that come out. So we're good. What are you doing? Oh,
I found a pen.
oh, you
That's
found
a
a pen.
stylus.
Great. On his tablet. You don't realize how much work you do here over time. You know, I wish I had taken snapshots in hindsight of all the things that what it looked like before I started, because there's a lot of work that goes into these, and you don't even realize it. You think, oh, you know, I'm just looking around. Hey, you know, like, how much work can it be to like do this? But
if I can find the seed, if I can figure out the seed, I can show you.
oh yeah, because I mean, when I first got here, and you see how flat it is here, all step, like none of this here was here. I mean, this was all forest. It was all raised up. It all looked like this that you see around me. So that's all been dug out.
Hello, Doge Gamer 420. Oh, hi. Oh, I know who that is. I'm pretty sure it's Jacob.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm like 90% sure it's Jacob.
All right. So, just to get your bearings here, that's like the main thing in this game, is to keep your bearings so you know where you are, so you know how to get back. But we cut through there, so everything that we want to do, everything we came back from, is in this direction right here. So if you were to basically hop these mountains and go straight across through there, it'd take you back where we just traced her. You fart.
No.
You stink, man. That's gross.
I didn't.
You did. That's just gross. Come on, man.
I didn't. It was Molly.
Yeah, okay. Molly's upstairs.
Oh yeah, it's Jacob. I did. Okay, I didn't.
Yeah. Remember I said I had a whole bunch of different armor and stuff like that that allows you to, you know, do various things you normally can. This is like really awesome stuff. I mean, respiration, you name it. Diamond swords, okay, for smite. Right? Stuff for use against spiders. Okay? Stuff for keeping creepers away. Again, knockback. You don't realize how powerful your bow is. Like, here's punch 1, which is fine for knocking stuff back. But you compare a regular bow with one that you have enchanted with like a power level of 4, and you shoot 1/3 the shots that you normally do. So I got one with a power level of 4. It's got unlimited ammo. It's got all kinds of stuff. So, you know, it's kind of neat just to compare the two of them. But, you know, if you're, you know, I know almost nobody's starting out these days in Minecraft, but if you are, it takes time. Remember when we first started out, you know, like we're like, oh man, we need to get like, you know, iron and coal, right? And then you never seem to want any, you never seem to get any when you want it. And then all of a sudden, all of a sudden it's like all you get, man. You know, I remember we were looking for iron. All we could find was diamond, emerald, not emeralds, but yeah, an emerald, and what was the other one? Lapis.
Yeah, and redstone. And
yeah.
Everything but that thing we were looking for.
Yeah. Let's get rid of some of these eggs here. Let's see what we can get. Oh, there's a few chicks.
Make sure you subscribe.
Yeah, make sure you subscribe. Otherwise, you start subscribe. It's really embarrassing when I go in public.
That doesn't happen.
Yeah.
And turn on notifications so you can be the first ones to be in the live stream. And
yeah, like who'd want to miss this, man?
Yeah.
Me throwing eggs in the air.
Yeah, no, it's very exciting. Exciting.
You know, the usual, the garden. Now this, for some reason, I never did find a mob spawner in this area, but this was super heavy in mobs back in the day when I was cleaning this out.
Back in the day?
Yeah, really. No, seriously, it was. It was brutal, man. What the heck was I doing here? Did I not finish?
By back in the day, you mean like 2 months ago?
Yeah.
4 months ago, something like that.
Pretty much.
Not 1966, when you were born. Right?
Yeah, it was a long time ago. So now we're on the opposite side of the hill. There's that
2017.
floating. And so here we go. Probably one of my least favorite biomes is this one.
51 years. What, the acacia or acadia or whatever it's called?
Acacia.
Acacia. I don't know, we'll find out soon.
I also found out that when you build this stuff, you got to keep building them because, unfortunately, you can't boat anywhere, and a boat is a very fast way to get around.
Why can't you boat anywhere?
Because you're going to hit this?
Oh.
What do you mean, why can't you boat? What's wrong with you, man?
What are the physics that do work?
Yeah.
This? Well, you can have one boat on one side and one on the other.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. know if I even built anything here. Did I actually build anything here, or did I just, like, was in the process of reclaiming land here? So I'm not a big fan of this, so it's just one of those things where it doesn't do anything for me. Yeah, I don't think so. Let me see if I can follow this around here. So bear with me here. It's funny how quick you remember coming back here, though. Let's get up here to see if I can see around here, if I actually built anything or not.
I have to record a video for tomorrow.
You do you?
Yep, because tomorrow's Monday, right?
Yeah, it is Monday. All day and half the night. Yeah, so there really isn't anything here.
Actually, no, full the night. Because half of the night is one night and then the other one.
Yeah. I'm not going to do it because they'd put everybody to sleep, but I can actually follow this all the way around and actually come back in on the other end of where we started this whole thing. So, I mean, you'd be probably a full day and a half, Minecraft day and a half, just running to get there, but you could do it if you wanted to. Oh, nice. Now we're going to start to freeze up. But
it's probably because we're live streaming.
Yeah. So that's kind of the frontier end of this side.
A squid.
Yeah, I know.
I love how they look in the smallest ponds ever.
Yeah, I know. They actually do.
How you suck.
Yeah, I do. I thought I could do it. What the heck? What the heck, man?
I could do it.
Yeah, like when we started that one in Windows, you remember that? Windows 10 or whatever it was?
Yeah, oh.
Why did you decide to build it in one of these biomes, man?
What biome?
The acacia biome, remember?
Yeah.
I didn't build it, man.
I did not build one in the acacia.
Yeah, you and I did. We started there, remember? And you selected. You said, I want to go here. I'm like, really?
No, it was an ice one. Not acacia, it was ice.
Yeah, that was the first one. I'm talking about our acacia biome. Don't deny it, man. I know. We can probably still go. But remember we had the dual server?
Oh, right, that one, yeah. Well, that was the closest one. But then we had the server. Yeah, we gotta pay for the server again, by the way. It's only $250, so I mean.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Okay, so anyways.
Just make a live stream on that.
If you need to go get something to drink or go do something, then I was
the
going
time
to do it as we go back here. So feel free.
If you need to go pee now.
Okay, now this is really starting to get on my nerves.
Okay, well, here, one second. Alt tab, boom. Now. Hey, work. Just gonna wait a little bit, and then.
I mean, we got lots of bandwidth. I don't know why it's doing it.
I don't know. And it's in the green. CPU's only going 4.9%.
At 60 frames a second. So.
Yeah, at 1080.
Is it memory clogged?
I don't know.
Let's see what the memory's at.
And no, look, it's right there.
Okay.
And it's only 3.9%.
I'm talking memory. Remember?
I know what that is, but no, it's not.
Okay. All right, so let's try it.
You're the only. Yeah, Jacob, you're the only one.
Everybody else dropped out.
No. There's 2 people watching. Actually, there's 20. No, there's like 15 or something. Well, that's what it says for me.
Yeah, see, 100%, see?
Where? Oh, right, yeah. It's just probably because we're live streaming. The donation.
And unfortunately, you can't increase it either. So let me. Can I get out of here? If I close this, what's going to happen?
What do you mean what's going to close?
Close the game, and then restart again.
I think I'll just go black screen.
Will it?
Yeah.
Because that's the only way we're going to do it, man. We might as well.
Oh, I thought you meant close the application.
No.
No, just the rug? No, that'd be fine.
Oh, they should clear the memory anyways, I'm hoping. Once everything fills back in again. Yep.
It's around 40 to 50.
Yeah, it doesn't allow you, at least I haven't figured out anyways, how to increase the...
Are we using all 16 gigs?
Whoa. Major squid fest going.
They were all in sync. They're like, I gotta see that again. They were like legitimately all in sync.
You know, it's been so long since I've been in this side here. I forget half of what's even here now.
Turn on notification. Boom. Subscribe, like, share, and turn on notifications. I still have the subscribe if you're new thing at the bottom for my lower thirds. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Which means I should probably turn it off. What was it? There you go.
Way to go.
What? What did I do now?
Nothing.
Oh, that's what I thought. Ow. Pick it up, son. Workout stories. Yay.
She's named out of lift weights, so he's gonna remember.
No, it wasn't. Are you flying? Are you cheating?
No, I'm not. Yeah.
Sir, I'm gonna have to report you.
I was thinking of going back here, but the problem is I don't remember how to get to the other side here. Whoa, let's avoid that there. So I'm just gonna go back here.
I remember one time I had to put Lucas in a timeout. It's for 300 seconds.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Why is that?
Because he was using gaps and he was swearing in the chat.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, different Lucas.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
I had to put him in a timeout. It was kind of funny, actually.
You know, just looking at this here, building this wall so you take into account, you know, where things can come and fall in. Like if you look where it's open there, if a mob comes in, they actually fall into a pit back in there so they can't make it inside. So everything you see here is designed so it catches them so that if they get in there, they can't get out.
I don't have Nightbot because I think you have to pay for it.
Yeah.
But
it's getting scary. Have you looked outside? The wind blowing?
Yeah.
Man, it's howling out there.
I saw Maddie over there opening the gate and stuff.
Okay.
And I was like, great, they're here.
Yeah.
My toe is exploding, dear Elijah, dear Elijah. So what's next, Dad?
Well, let's cut through and go back, and then we can go back the other way. So.
Okay, 10-4.
10-4.
Did you just go the long way?
Yep, I just did.
Because where's the tunnel?
I'm taking the back way. Can I do it? Oh crap. I was there. I just went over. Now the tunnel's right here. Yeah, if I was more confident of what was back there, I'm pretty sure if I follow that, it takes me in the opposite direction. But this whole thing, I have yet to close it around. But if that acacia biome that we are on, if I finish building a road, that'll take me all the way back to pretty much the other end where we started. So
11 Higgy 11 liked my post. I put a thing on Instagram saying I'm live streaming.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Let's just run with a sword in our hand, because nothing's cooler than running with a glowing sword in your hand. Man.
When you're also, how do I do it? Which one is F5? With glowing diamond armor and as a kangaroo.
Yeah. I never ever look at my phone.
What?
Oh, by the way, see this straight part here? That's what I use to pretty much
Get up there.
get up there.
Look up there again?
Huh?
Look up there again? How would you do it? Because you're like right under it.
There's a hole.
Oh.
I mined up, so I mined ahead of time, and then just one block at a time. So, I figure what's the chance of there being lava or something in that little thing there, right? So.
Not lava, it's just like a cradle of lava. Well then, dig. Just keep going down. Or keep going up and swim through the lava. Drink a fire resistance potion or something like.
No, having the enchanted armor has probably saved my butt many times.
I can just hear this off because I have my headphones connected, but I can't hear because that is just different because it's delayed, so it's like weird.
Yeah, I'm just gonna take a shortcut here.
It's like I'm hearing you go on the grass and the sand and stuff, but meanwhile you're on the wood and the stone on that.
Yeah, I know, it's not matching up.
And it's weird. Oh, that was weird. Okay. Well, it's always so blocky. I mean, it is mid-craft.
So yeah, this has all been cleared out, as you can tell. Whenever you see straight lines like this, it's a pretty good indication that, hey man, I've been here before.
Yep.
Just little things like when you're tunneling or you're exploring a cave. Generally, I will always make sure when I'm going in, I put my torches on the right. So if you want to find the way out, you just find the torches on the left, and you just keep walking towards them, and then eventually you'll come to the intersection.
I always put my torches on the left.
You know, well, whatever works for you, right? That's fine. I'm just saying. I'm surprised we haven't come to more torches here, actually, because this is usually the way I come through. So you can see some areas lit up there, further down.
You can hear the furnace in the background.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
No, it's not awesome.
Well, hey, pig. You're like, you're out looking for food and leather and stuff like that, and it's like you can't find a darn thing anywhere, man. It's like, really?
Imagine you can report people's YouTube channel for their YouTube channel being horrible quality.
Back in the day when we had Bell, that would have happened to us.
What?
Horrible quality.
Oh, right.
If you're talking from a band...
What?
Okay, am I imagining there's like a bunch of pigs on that island over there?
There's a whole bunch of pigs on that island over there.
In case you're wondering,
now you're talking about the food thing.
Yeah.
On the stream. That's so weird. It's
So,
so
in case you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm just kind of taking the back road towards where I have other habitable areas. So, bear with me, there's a reason for this.
Swim me.
Remember how we first got started, though? We'd learned, like, okay, I'm in this biome, so I gotta go this way. You know, I remember these flowers. You're out looking for sugar cane to make paper and all kinds of stuff. So you can make books to enchant stuff.
Yeah, you got no torches left.
I got lots of torches
I
left.
know. So same with the eggs.
Yeah. Alright.
Look, Dad, I can watch the live stream with this thing full screen.
Yeah.
The chat. Oh, it just disappeared.
Seriously. We're gonna do this again. Ugh.
I'm not even done the tour.
Oops. That lagginess is killing me, man. It's gonna get me killed.
I'm gonna fall down a ravine and then be like, help me.
Oh yeah, that's it. A long time since I've been here.
Oh, you.
Oh my goodness, yeah. This is actually a nice little area.
When I record videos, I record it at 1080, 120 frames per second.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's take a visit up to one of the towers I did. Yeah, it's a ways up there. I know, it's a long ways up.
I remember when Dad was playing Minecraft and I was down here on the PS4, I would always just put him in like a dirt thing. I would.
Yeah, that's right. So you can kind of see where I came across here. Way over there.
And then put
You can't see any other towers though from here. You can see that hill there where I lit it. It was lit up, but that was a long time ago. I also found out that if you put a torch beside the ladder, it'll knock you off the ladder on the way by.
Oh. Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
I learned that the hard way.
Hey, let's put a torch next to it. Knock.
Okay.
Alright, we're just walking around. Where else do you gotta go?
Again, just taking the back way towards some more places. This is kind of a neat biome here. You remember that? I was using a lot of coops, man.
Coops. There it is. Jump.
Yep. Alright, let's go over here. I'm trying to remember how to get to the other house from here. It's been like 100 million years, man. The trombone.
No, the guy smashing it.
Oh.
Thing oven or like what's it called? The thing that you heat up stuff in. It starts with an M. Microwave.
I know where I am now. I just remember certain landmarks.
So if it's still raining, or regardless anyways,
You like the stream?
the streaming died,
Yeah.
will you take the girls home?
Yeah.
I told them they can stay till 3. Here's Dad's tea. Anyway.
Yep.
Oh, okay, something's gonna happen.
Say hi to the stream, Mom.
Hi, stream.
It's gonna come. I'm surprised I didn't get it there. Sheeps. I know I've been to that lava pile before.
Hi,
but-
stream.
I've been to that lava pile before, but that's where I want to go over there. Okay, so too bad I just couldn't fast forward, man. Ooh, sheep.
Oh no! Oh God, Jacob. He's like, prepare for memes.
And we're gonna have to cut this, I think, dude. This is starting to get on my nerves. This thing is just not doing anything. So.
Okay, I'll end the stream then.
Sorry, guys. We only got about half of this world because for some strange reason, we're not having a good day. So.
Boom. Okay. Make sure you guys like,
If you want.
subscribe if you're new. And I will see you guys in the next stream.
Well, yeah, because I mean, we got villages where there's actually villagers. You notice you haven't seen one villager the entire time. I've only ever run into one village in my entire time doing this.
Okay. We'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye. Goodbye, Dad.
See you guys.
spot and they know it's enough to go down.